Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Zed. Today, we're going to be talking about Poshmark. So this ticker goes as POSH, and first off, let's dive into who they are. Poshmark is more than just a shopping destination. It's a vibrant community powered by millions of sellers who not only sell their personal style, but also curate looks for their shoppers, creating one of the most connected shopping experiences in the world. So how it works. First, you list it. You take a photo and upload to your closet in less than 60 seconds right from your phone. Then you share it. You share your listings into your network for shoppers to discover. And then you earn cash. Shipping is easy with our prepaid labels, and you will get cash into your pocket when the items is delivered. So that's if you're a seller. If you're a buyer, you discover the items where brands are up to 70% off. You get styles. And then your item comes in 2 days with priority mail shipping. If you love it, leave the seller a note and let them know. So it's easy as that. They are on both App Store and on Android. And you're able to see some of the pictures here about, for instance, this item. It's curated by this person here. They're showing it's Tracy. And you can buy the stripe mighty skirt, etc. Now, on to Poshmark itself and the corporate overview. So they see themselves as a leading social marketplace for new and secondhand style for women, men, kids, pets, home, and more. So their mission is to put people at the heart of commerce, empowering everyone to thrive. Their next coming update is on November 9th, 2021. So in a few days, they're going to be releasing the Q3 2021 Poshmark Incorporation's earnings conference call. Some of their latest updates, however, includes Poshmark Incorporation launches the first of its kind brand closet program, opening its social marketplace to brands. So this here, a leading social marketplace for new and secondhand styles for, as I mentioned, an expansion of its unique social e-commerce capabilities to support brands and retailers of all sizes. For the first time in the company's history, large-scale brands can connect directly with Poshmark's millions of shoppers to deliver the social shopping experience that today's consumers crave. So since 2020, Poshmark has piloted brand closets with several large brands, developing an innovative full-scale program that is now available for additional brands and retailers to join. The Brand Closet program offers access to the following features and benefits to help brands thrive on Poshmark. So, social merchandising features, so drop soon features, drive engagement and conversion, brand awareness and consumer loyalty opportunities, so official closet placements on brand page, and turnkey commerce and logistics solution, so enterprise-grade inventory management tools to support high-volume selling. So that's some of the options and new features that they do have. Now, they also acquired Suede1, and a leading platform for virtual authentication of sneakers. So for this one here, with greater than 99% accuracy based on internal testing, they can automatically authenticate the majority of submissions, and you're able to actually know whether the items you're getting, such as the Nike Air Yeezys 1, to be authentic or not. So that was one of the examples that their technology was actually used for quick authentication with broader resale community, as well as estimated resellers, and previous authentication for prototypes of Nike Air Yeezys 1 selling for $1.8 million at auction. Now, before moving on forward, if you would like to see more contents like this, make sure to click the subscribe button and leave notifications on and drop a like. Now, some of the price over sales and fundamentals. First, price over sales based on last year's sales. You're able to see it's 5.91. So that is higher than the SP 500 average. Price over book is 4.26, very close to the SP 500 average at the current time. But if you're taking a look at the short interest as a percent of float, this company is around 30% short sold. So 1/3 of almost all the shares being held currently are on the short side. Now, since they have their earnings, let's take a look into the last few quarters. Their total assets has increased, doubled in fact in 2021. This is probably of them raising money from the market itself. Liabilities dropped, which is a nice thing to see, from 229 million to 187 million. And we're able to see that in terms of earnings, their operating income has fluctuated. So Q2 2020 was actually 21 $2.34 million, and you're able to see currently they're around $2.861 million in loss. So that is a massive loss going on year over year. Now, the major part of this is not total revenue. Total revenue has seen a nice growth quarter per quarter, and it's been like that ever since the Q2 2020, the 5-quarter trend. The cost of revenue has increased a little bit, and this is understandable with material shortage. And research and development, they're spending quite a lot more than they'd have previously. And general administrative expenses, taking a look year over year, we went from around 17.9 million to 45.6 million. So quite of a jump. And the main thing is just sales, general administrative expenses, yada yada. Now, in terms of net income, they went from around 21.1 million to around 3 million loss. So that's a huge thing. And this quarter is very important because it will show whether they can take a hold on this net income or will they go back towards getting a massive net loss. Now, in terms of institutional buyers, there are some, such as the Teacher Retirement Systems of Texas, having around 2.7% of this. Price T. Rao Associates have around 3.7, 0.72. Asset Management have around 5.7, and America Prize Financials 4.9% of the company. Now, there is institutional buyers activity for this one, back and forth, and that's a bullish thing. In terms of insiders, yes, there was some selling, but you got to understand these are results of exercising and conversion. It's a part of how these people get paid. In terms of short borrow fee rate, it's only 0.44%, so a short squeeze is very unlikely when it comes towards them being pushed on margin because the short borrow fee rate is very small. And let's move on now towards technical analysis. From a technical analysis perspective, we're seeing that the moving averages are all clumped up together. It's not showing you much, everything is trading sideways, ADX is 1692, but it's heavily oversold. It really shows that there's a lot of selling activity for this one. A lot of people are not comfortable holding this, and as well, short sellers are taking 1/3 of this float, so it really shows that. It really shows as well it's been very sloppy with a chance of a negative reversal ever since the 1st of November, and that's a critical thing to take a look at. Momentum also have been sliding towards the negative side. It really is a bit of a worry about the stock's performance going on forward. Now, stochastic fast and stochastic slow both are pinpointing downwards. That's a dangerous sign, and we will discuss a little bit further into where we think the actual valuation is at. But it really shows a drop in price or more of it going towards the next support, and is going to be very dangerous for this one. In terms of the moving average bands, this one is expected to trade between 27.12 in top, 24.66 in the middle, and 22.19 in the bottom. So that's kind of a range that we're going for. In terms of Fibonacci retracements, we're able to see there's significant resistances at 42.20, 54.20, 63.89, 73.58, 87.39, and 105. Support is at 22.81. Now, if you were just to do it the traditional way, we're able to see there's a critical support at the 23.21, then the 22.81. Resistances 25.07, then going to 27.46, 30.52, and then around 33.05, going up to 36, and then upwards to 41, and then going to 45, and then 48.87, and then 52.72, 59.77, and 63.49. Now, analysts have actually been very bullish onto this one, especially even in the last 19 days. This person here, with a 67% success rate and a 31% average return, reiterated a $48 price target with a buy. Currently, this has 5 buys, 3 holds, and a moderate buy rating. Current average price target is around $43.71. That's around 86.72% upside. Now, from what I've seen is that this current earnings is very critical, and it will really show you their valuations. As a kind of rule of thumb, if you want to actually see if whether when the earnings come out, and I haven't made a video yet, if they're actually close to the fundamentals that of the market itself, you want to see if their sales is at least around 3 or at most 3 to 4 times more than their entire valuation market cap. And the other thing you want to take a look at is their assets. It needs to be maximum around 3 to 4 times more than their total assets. Net assets I'm talking about. That's assets minus debt or liabilities. And if that's the case, then that is the point where the valuation is at. You also want to hear about their future plans. From what I've seen, is that this one has dropped quite a lot ever since the start of the year from 105. And my anticipation is this one is probably going to bottom out around the $15 to $17 based on the market average. And honestly, that is just based on the fundamentals, and you got to be very careful, but I do think that that would be the bottom. And it can even go down to $10, but I think that would be the bottom around $15 to $17. And it really is depending on their improvements. They really dropped quite a bit, and hopefully this trend doesn't continue. But currently, I'll give it more of a cautious buy for this one. What do you think about this ticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like, and have a wonderful day. Now, if you're still here on this video, make sure to drop down below and join our Discord. We have a lot of different things going on, including, for instance, members that gives picks for free. It's not pump and dumps, we just things we think about, swings, etc. We also have really exciting bots. You can actually use those ones. For instance, we're just testing out this bot, for instance, that gives you Fibonacci resistance points, activities, etc. And we have a bunch of free things, totally free. We run on tips here, and you can ask me questions, suggest stocks, etc. It's a really nice community that has been growing up very fast at a very good rate, and it's totally free. If you would like to join that one, feel free to do so in the description below, and have a wonderful day.